What we gonna do right now is go back, way back.
Baby.
What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash? With the big girls.
Oh, fat girl, brought 3. Can't hang with 100% beat. Fat girl, know that happen. Don't quit. Fat girl, run like you own it. Put your hands on your hips and grip it. Nothing new, I'm loose like it off the net. Fat girl, bring crew to top the climb. If not, I'ma pull the panties down. Fat girl, bounce hot, stop tripping. If you do, get chicken and hot bitch. With a lot right, come to the night stage. I really shit, get the dead in the world team. But fat girl, show the boy shot. Let me see if the fat or not. Don't put fat girl, y'all like the down. Let you out, let me see y'all do the rap.
I'm serious. Where you are? Not the Alabama. Oh, not the Britney Spears. Hey, how you doing? Oh, but ain't the little leprechaun. Girl, your beat is so up. You look a mess. All about the big girls. What about the big girls?
Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, you just suck all the fat off your ass. Yo, what's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? I'm in the backyard. Yep, y'all see me. I'm in the backyard with a fresh haircut. Yep. I know y'all miss me. Y'all thought I was going to be on at 5 o'clock. I'm only going to be on 30 minutes today. It's Friday. It's happy hour. Even though I do not drink, don't smoke no cigars, none of that. But I'm here with you. You are my only source of getting high on life. I love y'all so much that y'all make me get high on life. You see my fresh cut, Glow. I'm getting my new barber right. You know, my old barber is dope. There's no question about it. The old barber
is the SHIT. The new barber, I'm just working on him. I mean, I'm trying to get him where he need to be at. Trying to get him where he need to be at. See right here, the old barber have it, and it just cut right here. The new barber is like, sides. I had to get him okay. Sides, okay. Cut down a little bit, okay. Give me the tape. New barber wants to put the mask all over your face and give you like a face cure. What they call it? Facial and everything. Old barber just cut your hair. You got to go sit there, wait for him. He's going to be late, super late. New barber is on time. You say 2 o'clock, you're in the chair at 2. Old barber, say 2 o'clock, you may be in the chair at 6. So I'm working the new barber out. I'm getting him right. Let me get myself in frame. Hair all in my face and all that. Welcome to another edition of the Uncle Luke Show. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me today. Hopefully my man Streeter will join me. I just sent him out the link just now. I sent Zeke out the link. Because today is going to be a very short show, but it's going to get directly to the point. I'm not going to be lingering on with the conversation because I'm outside. Y'all see me, I'm outside. I'm in the backyard. I'm looking at the water. Y'all can't see it because if I turn the camera around, it'll be so bright. It'll be too bright for y'all and everything like that. But we're here. We just enjoying ourselves. A lot of things that happened today. A lot of things. A lot of things in sports. A lot of things in politics. A lot of things in entertainment. I saw the WNBA. Let me just get right into it. But hold on, before I do that, I want to give a shout out to all my good people over there on YouTube Live, Uncle Luke TV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. All my good folks on Uncle Luke, Real One on X, and all my good friends that are on Facebook, Uncle Luke, my Facebook fan page. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Remember, I am running for Congress, Congressional seat 20, Broward County, Palm Beach County. That is what I'm running for. And I would like for you guys to go look at my platform. Go to my website. It's it's right down the bottom, www. Right there on the scroll. See it? www.luthercampbellforcongress.com. And go over there and browse around. You may see some of the merchandise that I normally wear. You can then get you some merchandise. You can also make a campaign donation, $5. Don't worry about spending all your money. Just donate $5. Amen. Donate it for the cause. It's for the kids. Because if I win, the kids are going to win. If I win, that district is going to win. If I win, the seniors are going to win. If I win, the business people and the business community are going to win. If I win, we're going to create major jobs, paying good money. If I win, the kids in that district are going to be able to get them a trade in a trade school, tech in schools. I mean, listen, man, I just read in the newspaper today, Broward County just gave pink slips to 300 school employees. Now just imagine, here all these same politicians who signed off on this, they ran in the office. Everybody ran. Oh yeah, we're going to take care of the teachers. We're going to take care of the essential workers. We're going to take care of the community. We're going to create jobs. And here you got 300 jobs just got cut. And they ain't stopping that. 300 jobs just got cut in Broward County. On all those politicians' watch. That's sad. I mean, hell, let me just say this before I get this show going, because I got to get into this politics. These all are the reasons why I'm running for office. I mean, these schools are closing down, and the reason why they said they laid off these workers in the system, 300 of them. Oh, because the schools are, it's the lack of enrollment. Now, where did the kids go? Last time I checked, you, y'all still having babies. Y'all friends are still having babies. Y'all family members are still having babies. You might not be having no babies because you might be too old to be having kids, but then people are still getting pregnant. So where the kids are going? The kids are going to charter schools. The charter schools are designed by Republicans. Because what Republicans want to consistently do on a regular basis is what? They want to privatize everything. So don't be surprised that those workers at the airport, that becomes privatized. They privatize the security at the jailhouse. Everything's privatized by the government. That's why Donald Trump, what did he do? He gutted the Department of Education. Let's just take our state, my district, Congressional District 20, in our state and everywhere else. Losing kids to what? Charter schools. So the kids are not vanishing. It's not no Martian taking the kids, coming beaming down like on the movies. All the kids are leaving. So then now the school's got to be empty because all the kids went somewhere in space. No, the kids are going to charter schools. And in some cases, they take these schools that they're closing down, reopen them as a charter school. And they're filled up. So how do you not go to the school in your community? But if they close it down, you'll go to the charter school once they rename your school. What's wrong with that? Now, here's the issue I have with all of these school boards, not only Broward. What are you doing to compete against charter schools? What are you doing? Let me just lean back here. What are you doing to compete against charter schools? You're just laying back, doing nothing. The charter schools are doing what? They're providing better meals. The kids are eating real good meals. See, I love Michelle Obama to death. That's my girl. I love her. I absolutely adore her. First lady. Never going to say anything bad. But that meal plan that she put into the schools, that meal plan, we're going to be on the healthy meal plan. They're still on the healthy meal plan. Have you ever went into a charter school or a private school and look how they're feeding the kids at lunch and at breakfast? These kids getting chicken, meatloaf, and in the public school, you know what they're getting? Carrots, vegetables, borderline hot pockets, oodles and noodles. So the food is horrible. Now, is the teachers bad? No. Actually, the teachers in public schools are better than the teachers in private schools. Because the teachers in charter schools and private schools, they don't have to have certification. Because they're being taught on the computer. Florida Virtual is the curriculum. So they got all the kids sitting there looking at a computer and they're being taught on Florida Virtual. Therefore, they don't have to pay that teacher, proctor, or whatever you want to call it, in the charter schools that much money. Do you know they're actually paying kids to go to the charter school? Some kids get around $400 because they got that thing they call a voucher. These charter schools are off the chain. And you know what happened? The church got involved. So the church got smart, especially the archdiocese, because, they always had private schools, but everybody got involved in these big time schools, the St. Thomas, the Gulliver Prep, the American Heritage, all these big time schools. parents in the inner city thought they would think they're sending their kids to St. Thomas, Gulliver, Heritage. They're sending them to the preparatory. They're sending them to the charter school affiliated, that's affiliated with the school, and the charter school is actually funding, the charter school students are actually funding the main school where your kids are not going. So let me reel it back in. You get rid of 300 employees, and they say they're going to get rid of more because they got budget cuts, but you're not doing anything. My solution and part of my platform, hopefully I can get there before they release more people, is where's the partnership between the federal government and public schools? Where are we caucusing? Are we caucusing to deal with the issue of public schools? Or we just want to run them all off to the charter schools because that's a Ron DeSantis, a Republican thing? Or because the whole board, 90% of the board is Republicans and they want them to go to charter schools? But what they don't understand is they're going to be out of job. If I was the teachers union right now, if I was the teachers union, I would be going to the board, pleading with the superintendent, and saying, listen, we need to do a better job. We need to compete against these charter schools. We got better teachers. We got better facilities. We got better education, better opportunity. We got rich history of alumni base that we need to influx back in here. But they ain't doing that. They're just laying down, letting it happen. But that's my thing. But I'm going to tell you like this. If the people in Broward and the people in Palm Beach County vote for me, I guarantee you, I have vision. You don't start hip hop in the South and don't have vision. You don't go all the way to the Supreme Court and fighting them people and don't have vision. It's not the vision, but the vision. And I guarantee you, I have a way to getting them kids back in the schools. But I know that's an animal that they want to fight. I have a clear way. Tomorrow I'll be in Orlando. I'm doing a 90s party. Still got dates on my calendar I have to do because they were already booked before I decided I wanted to run for Congress. But I'm picking and choosing because some of these people, I'm like, nah, I can't. No, I can't do that. So that's going to be a beautiful party, 90s party. Tomorrow, I'm also going to speak to the Broward County Divine Nine, the entire organization. I'm going to go speak at their event in Broward County. Then I'm hop on the bird or train or plane or whatever it may be and mosey myself on up to Orlando and do that appearance. It's going to be beautiful. It's a 90s party, but at the end of the day, let's talk about it. I want to thank y'all for being here. Let's talk about it. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Donald Trump, the art of the deal. I ain't gonna stay on this man long because I ain't got time to be messing with him. The art of the deal guy. He complained that Barack Obama gave up $9 billion of not giving, but unfreeze $9 billion in assets to Iran. This man get ready to give up $50 billion. Who's smart and who's not? Who's stupid and who's not? Him. I don't understand how y'all voted for this dude. I really don't. Y'all got hoodwinked and bamboozled. And a lot of y'all black people got it too. Y'all just jumped on that train. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get a stimulus check. Y'all just sitting there waiting for the handout. The oldest trick in the book. Some of y'all stayed home. So I ain't vote for neither one of them. A no vote was a vote for him because that was his whole thing. I can get some of these Democrats and some of these black men to go over there and vote, or as long as they don't go vote, that's a win for me. So a lot of y'all sit home and say, I ain't vote for him. But a no vote for Kamala was a vote for him. So we ain't even gonna talk about that. We are here right now today. This man ain't did a year and has the world upside down, fighting the Pope. War, oh, Kamala Harris will get you in a war and get your kids unalive. I can go down the list of things that this lady said he was going to do, and y'all didn't listen to her. Y'all made up all kind of things in your mind saying, oh, she's this, she's that, she's not black enough, she's not brown enough, oh, she from India, oh, she from here, she from over there. Meanwhile, this man mosey up in the White House with a wife that can't even speak English, but less known, he wants to deport everybody. Hold on, stop you. Let's talk about deporting you. Again, y'all want to know why I'm running for Congress? I'm going up there to get that money and bring it back to my district. I'm not getting in these cat fights with these people. I'm going up there. This district needs resources, needs money. I was looking at one of my opponents. You know, I'm a football coach, so I analyze them. I look at the film. I'm looking at them on video. I'm looking at them. They little stump speech, and they talking about, oh, this is what it is. I looked at one of my opponents. He was in the church. This is the career politician. He was in the church. What was he talking about? I call his name Dale, because I don't normally call these people that. Dale Holden. Dale was in the church. What was Dale doing? He's shaking hands, kissing baby. He's doing his job. Look, I don't dislike nobody in this race, but I dislike their policies. I dislike their procedures. That's the reason why I'm running, because I don't want a career politician representing these people. So I'm looking at the stump speech. It's like, yo, ladies and gentlemen, I want to announce myself, Abdel. You know, I'm a friend. I'm a former mayor. I'm former this, that, this, what I did. Da, 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 da. By the way, I'm going to be the one fighting for your SNAP benefits. I'm going to be the one fighting for your Medicare and your Medicaid. I'm going to be one fighting for your SNAP benefits. Let me just say this. The oldest trick in the book, and people can't continue being stupid. First of all, number one, there are more white people on SNAP than there is black people. And the people in the comment, yes, they're never going to get rid of SNAP, okay? Medicare and Medicaid. There are more white people on Medicare and Medicaid than there is black people. They're never going to get rid of it. Are they going to try to cut? Donald Trump going to try to cut? Yes. But I'm just seeing the people sitting up there clapping for that. Like, where's the money? Do we go for that old trick of we worrying about the welfare check? We're worrying about the food stamp. Now, granted, more people, more seniors are on food stamps than law allows. More white people are on SNAP than law allows. More college students are on SNAP than law allows. They need their SNAP benefits. And you don't have to fight for that. That's a given. They're going to provide that. Now, are they trying to cut some things? Yes, they will. But my problem with this is these career politicians never talk about creating jobs with a real plan. They'll say, yeah, I'm going to create jobs. I'm going to stop crime. I'm going to do this. With a real plan. They tell people what they want to hear because they know this is what gets them all revved up. Oh, they trying to take your SNAP. I'm going to go fight to keep your SNAP and your Medicare, your Medicaid, and all that. Am I going to let somebody take somebody Medicare, Medicaid, and their SNAP benefits? No. But my job is to get you off SNAP. How about that? My job is to, as a sitting congressman, is to create subsidies to bring back money. My job is to expand the port. How about that? How about if I expand the port Broward County and Palm Beach County. How many good paying jobs that is? My job is to not let the community get gentrified. My job is to get the homeless folks off the street. My job is to create affordable housing, affordable to us. That's the part they leave out. Built by us. How about that? That's create more jobs than they now we can afford to stay in the community. They don't talk about it. The career politicians don't talk about that. So yeah, I'm not gonna let them take your SNAP benefits. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them take your Social Security. No. But I got seniors getting put out of their houses right now. I got the high cost of insurance. Why is insurance in the state? Let me ask y'all this. Why is insurance in the state of Florida high? Because we're in the path of the hurricane. That's why our insurance is high. We got all these insurance companies in the United States of America that want to come into Florida and run the insurance prices up. Ron DeSantis ain't did a damn thing. Him neither the Republican legislators in the state of Florida did nothing. But they want to cape like they did all this. You want to go sit up there and fight in Disney, but you should have been trying to cut a deal with Disney to lower the costs of insurance, or cut a deal with a major insurance carrier to then do what? Give insurance to the people of the state of Florida. Why? Don't you think the people in Jamaica have the same issue? Don't you think the people in Cuba have the same issue? Don't you think the people in Bahamas, you think the price of insurance in Jamaica and Bahamas is so high that those people have to decide whether they're going to pay for prescription food in the Bahamas? Let's think about this right now. We ain't the only person living in Hurricane Alley in the state of Florida. Let's think about this. Why can they insure their houses in the Bahamas, in Jamaica, in the Cayman Islands, in Cuba, and that Hurricane Alley? Why can they insure their houses and we can't? You think they're paying the high cost of insurance over there? They don't even pay the cost of living ain't as high as it is over here. Them people eating lobsters and steaks and everything else. The egg prices is down. The fuel prices is down. Now, we talk about third world countries that don't have all the resources and all the shit that we have, but our prices is out the roof. Let's make it make sense. But that's why the establishment don't want me in Congress. Oh, dude. Luther Campbell is here to rock the boat. I'm here to rock the boat. It won't be business as usual. Trust me. It will not be business as usual because my job and my district, I look at my district, Congressional District 20, Lauderdale Lakes, Sunrise, Tamarack, North Lauderdale, Belgrade, Pahokee, South Bay, Riviera Beach, Tamarack. My job, that's my country. I'm the president. I'm bringing all the money back. I'm sorry. We got to win off TPS. Shots out to Congresswoman Presley. Excellent job. Went and got it passed through the Congress. But we know if we don't do what we need to do in the midterms, now she got it passed in Congress. It now has to get passed in the Senate. The president has to sign it in law. The likelihood of him signing something in law that he vigorously opposed, which is Haitians, Somalians, Venezuelans, he's fighting all the way to the Supreme Court right now to revoke these folks' status. Somebody, if it gets passed in the Senate, somebody is going, a fresh new face is going to have a conversation, a little negotiation with him. A fresh new face But I'm gonna leave that alone. Because like I said, I don't have that long to go. I gotta take little man to baseball training. By the way, shouts out to Pace High School. My son's baseball team, high school baseball team. They won the district last night. They beat old Levon Hernandez Matter team, and they won the district. First time they won the district in 3 years. Last time they won it in 2023. So shouts out to Coach Lyman for doing an excellent job. And happy birthday, Coach. You know, big things going on at Pace High School. Speaking of Pace, how y'all feel about why they keep mentioning you got a big old WNBA draft, you got a young lady that was drafted #1, but all you hear about is the two girls dating each other, going to the same team. So you hear about the two girls who are dating each other. Make it make sense. Why they want to make that the big story? I guess everybody keep jugging that because they know dummy orange head man is going to come in and chime in. They wait for him. They're trying to trigger him or his comrade, J.D. Vance. I mean, I feel sorry for y'all young guys. Two beautiful. They don't want to. Let me leave that alone. But let me just say this. The whole conversation about these two ladies. The man asked the question, hey, you're dating her, and how's it going to work? And everybody got in their feelings when he asked the question, but everybody was like, yeah, that's a question that needs to be asked. How is that going to work out? That you guys are in love, that you never see that anywhere else. It's the only sport. Will y'all keep looking at NFL football if there are two men dating each other and they get married and they're on the same team? Well, I'm just saying. Will y'all look at it? Y'all look at it? Don't talk, Glenn. Don't say nasty. Glo said she would. It's not her business what they do in the bedroom. Just imagine on the Washington Redskins or whatever they call y'all, the Commanders or the Commodores or whatever, they had two men that was married and they was on the same team. How would that go? That would be interesting. What? You met me a year ago. Okay, good. No. It's not disgusting. It's not disgusting. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. Don't laugh at me. Every time I see their name, I'm like, yo, the Commodores, that's the worst name ever. Whoever came up with that name should not be allowed to even talk for a year. I always call them the Commodores. They're the Redskins forever with me. I mean, look, man, look. Hey, listen, let me just say this. So the two women is the big story. Why is that the big story? Here's another big story. Another big story. The football player goes to LSU, okay, and he was at Colorado. He made a name for himself in Colorado, then goes to LSU, and then what he does, talk bad about Deion Sanders and his program that made him, that allowed him to get the check. Who raised you? In the words of T.K. Kirkland. Shouts out to my man T.K. Kirkland. I got to get him on the show. That's it, man. That's who I got to get on this show. T.K. Kirkland. It's my guy. I love him to death. I love T.K. Kirkland. My main man is coming down here at the Hard Rock. It's Mike Epps. That's my main man. So let's move right along before I get out of here. University of Miami got their spring game this weekend. Coach said he's going to do a little practicing and then do a little scrimmaging because he want to practice. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Hit me in the comments. I don't have an opinion on that because I'm too busy running a race for Congress. Yes, things happen. Football this year is going to be real different. You ain't going to have no Mike Tomlin to cry about. Deion Sanders is going to go to the playoffs. Y'all going to be mad. They sitting up there talking about Deion. Oh, Deion looks little. And then Streeter from Footballville, he posted Deion Sanders trenches. 6'6", 6'7", 6'9", 6'8", 6'6", 6'5". It was like, okay. People just want to hate. I don't understand. Hate is real. Why y'all hate so much? I love y'all. I got to go. I want to stay here longer. I have so much to talk about, but I got to go. I got to take this little guy to baseball training at the great Frank Valdez. Frank Valdez, get the elbow up. Get the elbow up. Down, not here. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to have a great weekend. I'll probably come on TikTok. Go follow me over there. That's Uncle Luke 305. Y'all see me, I'll go over there live late night. Maybe be on there tonight. If I don't get preoccupied. But I'm running for office. Make sure y'all go to my website, www.luthercampbellforcongress.com. It's a beautiful thing, man. The campaign is going good, man. I love it. I'm energized. Hey, I did tell y'all, and before I leave this broadcast, I told y'all I was going to announce who's doing some of my celebrity. I'm going to give y'all a few of them. In Atlanta, we're having a celebrity public-private fundraiser in Atlanta. It's going to be my good friend T.I. It's going to be Ludacris, hosted by my good friend Shaka. That's in Atlanta. Go to my website. You'll find out the information. You're not going to see the site where these events are at. You're going to have to purchase a ticket, and then it'll give you the information where the site is. In Miami, we're going to do a fundraiser with Rick Ross. In Miami, we're going to do another fundraiser with DJ Khaled, my good friend Stan the Man, my good friend Joey Buttafuoco, my good friend Mike Gardner, the guy who does Live on Sunday. We're going to have all the celebrities in the world at that particular fundraiser. That's going to be in Miami. Trick Daddy and Trina's going to do a fundraiser in West Palm Beach. See, you need the funds in order to run. So, again, my man Scarface committed to a fundraiser. We're going to put a date to that next week. So I want y'all to go to my website, www.luthercampbellforcongress, and that's where you're going to get your tickets at. Because the one in Atlanta is going to be dope. And the one here, Ross, you know Ross going to do his fundraiser big. Ross going to do his fundraiser big. Khaled going to do his fundraiser big. Pitbull, I got to sit down with him when he come off tour, and we're going to hook up one before the election. We're gonna raise the money to put in this war chest, and then we're going to roll out this entire campaign throughout this district, and we're going to win. It's just that simple. Win, 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 win. So stay tuned. This is getting ready to be real fun. This is getting ready to be fun. This is getting ready. My friend, I told him on Glenn Milber's show, no, my friends are going to show up. There's no question about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give y'all, I want to thank you all for checking out the show on Monday. Keep checking the website, and you'll see when those dates come up, and you can then purchase tickets to go to the fundraiser. The tickets are basically campaign contributions. And you'll be able to go and take pictures, meet and greet all these big time celebrities. And each one of these events, I mean, Atlanta got Killer Mike, got Ryan Cameron, got Shaka, got Ludacris. Man, you name it. You name it. Miami, we're doing it Formula One weekend. So you already know how that's going to happen. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining me today. I got to run. I am late. Y'all have a great weekend. If you're in Orlando, make sure y'all come check me out in Orlando. I posted on my Instagram. Go to www.uncleluke, Uncle Luke Real One, and check out where I'll be at in Orlando. It's gonna be a dope 90s party. That's what I'm doing. I do 90s party. That's it. So I holler at y'all. I love y'all, man. I want y'all to stay safe, man. Make sure if you drink, don't drive. Just get an Uber or a Lyft. Okay? I can't have some of y'all drinking and driving. I mean, let's be responsible over the weekend so we can come home for the loved ones. Always reach one, teach one. The words of Walter Cronkite. May the good news be yours. Peace. I love you.